Hey everybody, today we're unboxing the June Makartt Your Nail Lab in a box. We've got a gel polish in the shade Dawn Nude, a base coat, a velvet matte top coat, an all-in-one acrylic and dip powder system, and 2 raw glitters. One that's a little more translucent, the other is very opaque and very hollow. First, we gotta get rid of this old set. This was last month's Your Nail Lab, and oh my gosh, these lasted so well. Since I used Makartt Soak Off Gel Polish last month, I'm going to use their nail remover system. These are just little pieces of foil with cotton already laid into them. I'm going to pour some pure acetone right into the little pad and wrap up all 10 nails. And now we wait, but not very long because we have the power of editing. At this point, I believe I let them soak for about 15 to 20 minutes, and I attempted to go ahead and scrape off any remaining polish. I say attempted because I definitely got tired of it, but I went ahead and peeled off the top layer of the more difficult ones and reapplied the nail remover kit so that they could sit under the foil for a little bit longer. And after letting them soak for another 10 to 15 minutes, I got super tired of waiting, so I just went ahead and went in with my drill and started filing off all the excess product. Now I'm just cleaning up the edges of my natural nail. My natural nail has been growing for so long, and I finally got some length, so we're not going to use anything to extend them. We're just going to use those natural nails. Also going to grab some cuticle remover, apply this, let this sit for about 5 minutes, then go in with the cuticle pusher, start pushing those cuticles up and out of the way, getting them ready to nip them off with the cuticle nippers. Now grabbing my CVS rubbing alcohol. By the way, you can get 20% off all CVS products if you have their Care Pass, and it's only $5, but they give you a $10 monthly credit, so it's like more than free to have it. Anyway, I ordered the Makartt Dippies system off of Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description below in my storefront. You do have to have these if you want to use their acrylic powder as a dip system. It will not work with just a regular base coat. You gotta have this. So the instructions say to start out with a thin base coat of step number 1 before you go in with the dip. So we're starting with that. I've got really high nail walls, so I always have to pull the cuticle back and then get the sides. Now this acrylic powder is in the shade Crepe Pink, and you dip the nail in at a 45-degree angle after you've saturated the nail bed with the base coat. Brush off any excess powder that's on top, and repeat those steps over and over again for layer 2 and 3. I'll be honest, once I saw layer 1, I was like, there is no way this is going to look good. I hate this so much. It looks terrible and clumpy, and I can see my nail through it. Why am I doing this? Am I going to continue? But just wait, it gets better. See, even with just layer number 2, it already looks so much better. It's a little more opaque. Some of those empty sections were filled in, especially around the corners and the edges. So I'm thinking that by step number 3, we're going to have an almost perfect layer of powder. Now with the third layer applied and everything set and perfect, we go in with step number 2. This is the activator that actually solidifies the powder, and I think it helps smooth it out a little bit, but it just mainly helps everything bond together so that you have a solid layer that you can file. The instructions say after the activator is applied to wait 1 to 2 minutes before you go into file. So instead of going directly into file, I'm just going to go ahead and do the dip powder on all of the nails, set the activator on them, and let them sit while I work on the other nails. Then I'll go back in and just file everything all at once. Now everything is nice and smoothed out. I filed everything down, got all the ridges out, and now we're going in with the base coat that came in this box. I'm using this base coat first on the accent nail because I want to go in with the raw glitter. So we're going to cure that for 60 seconds. I believe you really only need 30 seconds, but I like to overdo it. Now using the Orly Gel Builder. This is a thicker kind of gel. It's more so for building structure on the nail, but I want to get a nice thick coat down so I can pour all the glitter on and make a really thick layer of glitter. So I'm using Disco Delight for the accent nail. Look at how beautiful it is and holographic and really opaque. I'm just pouring this right over the top of the nail, and once I get it fully saturated, I'm going to use the back of my cuticle pusher and just press it in to the gel that's down on the nail and cure that for 60 seconds. Then brush off all of the excess and go in with one more layer of the gel to encapsulate all of the glitter so it's not thick and textured on top. And there you have it. Now using the raw glitter in Sugar Rush, I'm putting just that base coat over the top of all of the dip powder nails and burnishing in that glitter on top of the base coat. And finally, we're going to lock everything in with the Makartt top coat. I'm just taking a nice thin, smooth layer over every nail, including the accent nail, setting it all in place, using a nail oil on the cuticles to get them nice and shiny. And here is the finished product. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified of every new upload. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!